Okay, let's get to the hangar and revert this thing. You need to rely on rocket for a lift. I don't think those wings fine. Yeah, I think so too. Justin does. Well, you aren't really supposed to fly with these parts anyways. I would say. So I'm gonna go and do a rocket. I tried this orbiter offline, I mean off stream today after Naku showed me a couple tips how to do things, and it worked really well. So I made it something like this for my rocket, and I'll just do a launch, get to the orbit, and land this. Well, not land, but drop it back to the planet. Would be more correct than landing, actually. So how do you get better parts? You unlock a Cyanus Night Basilisk. For example, I can click on this command pod and I can do a crew report here, and you get this science amount here. Well, because I have done this already, it does no science at all, so you can do that. Then you can EVA your Kerbal, like Jeb is now in there, and he can do EVA report from here. I would actually get 5.6 science just by having him hang around at the launch pad here. Well, let's keep that data actually. That's 5.6 science for me. And let's get back in. And you can also have these canisters here, which you can use to observe the mystery goo in different environments and what it does. You get science from that. And you can either transmit the data back to your base, like I should have transmit option here. I have on this side of the rocket, I have this antenna here and some batteries. And you can also just land your craft and have it recovered and take the data back home. So that's how you unlock more science, and you can use the science points to buy new parts, basically. How much science for next upgrade at the moment? I don't know. That's probably 45 in total. But anyways, let's get this rocket to the space. Head over the flag at the base center. Yeah, they are literally batteries. Kerbal rocket science is not the most best. They basically get parts from trash bins and use some not really rocket parts to do rocket science. Let's get into the map mode here. Oh, actually, I should have. Oh, this is gonna be a fail launch. Oh well. Or maybe not. I need to turn to east. And now here we are. That's my trajectory at the moment, and since we are climbing, it goes higher and higher. And I'm gonna wait for this to be about or over 75,000. Just like early rocket science. Yeah, pretty much. Actually, I have to take a look at my fuel up here. There's my liquid fuel and oxidizer. The third and fourth from the bottom. Just gonna burn up into the sky here. This white thing here is actually my otter Kerbal, who is stuck on the sky here. My first proper orbit thingy, and I ran out of fuel, and he's stuck in there. Fancy cup. It's my wife's cup, actually. Yeah, we can still shoot a bit higher. What did I do? Oh, I actually messed up. I know what's the issue. Should have launched the next stage. You have to curve, yeah, to achieve orbit. We can actually use less fuel now. Or, I mean, less thrust. And, yeah, Fluffy, I forgot to shoot my next stage. And, the bigger part ran out of fuel, so I was just doing this and falling down. And now I'm actually climbing again. I guess you could just shoot directly out of the planet as well, but it's probably not gonna go well. Probably start doing this. Just gonna drop now and wait for this to get to the apoapsis there. Hopefully we actually don't... We do kinda cross the outer orbit there, but it's okay. So I'm gonna wait to get up here. How far into it are you? I'm currently at 150 kilometers up in the sky. Science-wise, I'm not really far. Aritani, I've played only one stream of this game before. Yeah, I know, Fluffy. I could probably do it earlier. I have extra fuel just for this case that I can do dumb mistakes, because I haven't played the game too much yet. You tried the maneuvers yet? I haven't actually tried those, Rayman. I should add maneuver. And if I remember what Naku did, you push... Oh, you pull this. Get back. So this is my planned maneuver. And I'm trying to get a circular orbit around the planet. Well, that's fairly circular, I guess. Looks circle. Maybe a bit too much. Don't see the fuel. Yeah, the fuel is up here. I have 123 out of 180. But the engine I'm using up here is actually much more efficient than the one I just used to get to the space. So this is my now my goal, where to aim. And it gives you here the estimated burn time when I need to do the burn to get this orbit, which my body is blocking. Oh yeah, sorry about that. Let me... There we go. So down here is the burn time. Yeah, this is the high point apoapsis, and the lower point is the periapsis, which is currently inside the planet because we are gonna drop in there. The other orbiter is actually coming up from behind. Is it? No, it's over there. So SS Red Bull 3 is here with Bob. Yeah, Nightbasic, this is a amazing and useful. Dancing from the side to side around the nav ball. Yeah, Justin does. So don't... yeah, or a bit earlier, Rayman, because this one expects you to be at the high or max speed, kinda, at the 0 point. So you should start like 15 seconds earlier or so to get some speed, because your rocket doesn't go from 0 to max speed in 0 seconds. So you have to wait a bit. I'm gonna do the time warp, get it about 30 seconds, and then I'll shoot my rocket. When it's about 50 seconds. Can you actually see the number on stream, because it's fairly small in there? So it's 19, 17, 16, and get some speed. Actually just full burn. And you can see the actual orbit, this blue one, is now moving. And here is the periapsis, which is the lowest point. And I'm trying to get it to the same part as this is now. And it's gonna flip now. That's normal. I'm actually missing the point there. Oh, there we go. And we are in the orbit now, that I planned. Oh, or the maneuver I planned. And now we are just gonna circle around this. I can remove the point there, or the maneuver. And this blue one is now my actual orbit around the planet. The white one is the other one. And we can just do some time warp now and go around the planet. And I'm not using any fuel or anything for this. My thrusters are off, as you can see from here. This is the thruster here, and I'm just falling towards the planet and missing it. So I'm just circling around a stable orbit now. I think it may be just a bit degrading slowly. No. It's a stable orbit around the planet now. They are on a potential crash course. They do intersect in there. And maybe on the... no. Yeah, they do just a slightly intersect there. Night Basilisk. Yeah, I know, Fluffy. The X totally kills your thrust. And we can actually go into the thing here and look at the planet and see how it goes around the planet. So this is just something I learned this morning. I actually took the mod also that Naku was using for the clouds and city lights, so you can see the planet is a bit better looking now. Do the signs. Yeah, I should. Let's EVA and don't press space because you don't want to have your Kerbal flying through the space there. And we'll do EVA report. I did actually this in the morning already, so I cannot get anything out of that. Let's get on board. Tell Mr. Red Bull to get out and push. Yeah, that's pretty much how I need to do it, Rayman. When I'm gonna save Bob from the Red Bull ship. Just fly around, get to the same orbit as that one is, and then do an encounter, and he has to just jump the ship to the other rescuing ship eventually. Let's get the crew report. 5 signs. It's very round. Let's transmit that. 5 points. 5 signs from that one. Let's observe the mystery goo as well. 2.3. I've done it already, so it's not giving me the full value. He can actually push the ship in the EVA mode. Yeah, I know, Rayman. This is you need to ask Nak what this mod is. I don't remember anymore. I'll do a mod list. I'm just using this graphical mod and nothing else. Yeah, I'll do that, Rayman. So I'm gonna degrade my orbit so that I actually fall into the planet now, and we can actually do it there, I guess. Add maneuver. I'm not sure which one I should try. Let's see. What does this do? Oh, let's not do that. That doesn't look good. Is there a reason for this? Oh well, let me delete that one. Add maneuver. We could actually try to aim this to a place where we haven't been on the planet. That looks fine. Let's try to land in there. Actually, maybe a bit further. Yeah, let's do that. So in 6 minutes, we need to do this again. Just gonna speed it up. And let's aim for the... aim for that one in a second. Yeah, there is probably a ton of videos for that night, but I'm not sure which one. I mean, I don't know a specific video, but all you have to do is burn retrograde. I know, King Beast. I wanna learn to use these maneuver nodes as well, because I haven't used them before. So I'll try to use them as much as possible today, just to learn to actually use them. I mean, this is just a second day of playing the game for me, so I have like 6 hours before this one. Yeah, I know, Fluffy. Just around there or something. And let's start the burn. Yeah, Fluffy. I need to learn them if I actually want to get to a different planet someday. Could have actually done it a bit more. There we go. Thanks, Doombuggy, for the follow. Let's get rid of that node now, and time warp. Whoa, that's a bit fast. Actually, we're getting pretty close to the space station. Hey Osfix, how's it going? Kerbal murdering space traveler. Yeah, we may be murdering a couple Kerbals today. We haven't actually murdered anyone. Actually, Bilberry, who was the first Kerbal to die, he actually got back home. He was like, I don't know what happened. I got home. I would be hopeless without the maneuver nodes. Yeah, Aritani, I was really hopeless yesterday as well, with no maneuver nodes or anything. How do you launch this manually? Because I have fuel left still. We could probably slow our descent just a bit, but it doesn't really matter. I need to... How do you launch this without actually having them in here? Oh well. Burning like a hot dog. Yeah. You can still hit the spacebar. Yeah, I probably should have. Let's launch the parachute as well. I'm not sure how close we are to the ground actually. Let's observe the mystery goo. well, 1 science, well, 0.1 science. We were in the mountain area. I think we can do a soil sample here. Yeah, my engine would have been still active. Oh, you can still press the spacebar. Oh, right click can do it manually. Ooh, Nahko, let me get this. Is this moon? This is not moon. This is the Kerbin, the planet where Kerbals live. Let me store that YouTube link, and I'll watch some tutorials. Parachute is going to burn up now. Yeah, probably not. And we got home. Well, close to home. Home is somewhere. Let's EVA. Do some soil samples. Nahku's stream helped me a ton how to actually do this. You could have dragged the parachute down in the lower stage. Yeah, I could have probably already. I just dragged the separation to the lower part and shot the part off and then did the parachute. Worked fine. Let's take a surface sampler here. 9 signs. Ooh. This is Kerbin's desert, where we are. Let's keep the data. Let's put a desert flag up here, so we know we were in the desert. Yeah, yes, you should, Oswix. If you have a chance, definitely go. L for headlights. Oh, handy. So there's my flag now. Oh. Accidentally click off the screen. What is the jetpack, by the way? Button for that. Can you? You cannot probably use it here, but I know there is a jetpack you can use. Is it J? No. Space jumps, I know. Let's go back to the board. Let's do crew report here. Keep the data. And really nice to have in space. Yeah. And we'll recover the vessel. R. Okay. Thanks, Fluffy. Use mech chip too much. Yeah, that's. I don't want to use the mech chip. I mean, until I actually learn to do all these things myself. You can, but it doesn't work well because of the high gravitational pull. Yeah. So we got 1.5 from the desert crew report, EVA during a Kerbin Shores 5.6, surface sample from there 9, Mr. Goo in space 2.3, Mr. Goo by flying at Kerbin, nothing really, and recovery of the vessel after the flight 1.7. That's pretty nice. 20 signs for that. Check out how much the basic wings cost. Yeah, I will. So this is the science tree here, and I have 36 science points, and I have unlocked the green ones, and these are the next ones. And the basic wing, I guess that's a tail fin, swift fins. I guess these are the proper wings, like the swift fins, and jet engines and fuselage and everything. So there is. It's 90 science to get this one. Yeah, Naku. Maybe if you eventually, when you do like super million part rockets, then you maybe need to use it, but otherwise maybe not. I know Kelemorn has been streaming and using it, but he did like gazillion parts in his ship. So, and it was laggy as hell. Basically autopilot, yes. Yeah, 90 science. These are getting expensive. All of these are 90 here. Up here is 45 and 45. There's basic rocketry, radial mount, liquid engine, and I think this is a bigger or better fuel tank. And these could be actually handy as well. Strut connectors, stability launch, launch stability enhancers, radial decouplers, and tri-coupler. Go for solar panels. Yeah, solar panels are somewhere down here. There is a landing struts and gear base. What was this? Mobile processing. I like this part a lot. Pegasus 1 mobility enhancer, known in some circles as a ladder. State-of-art vertical mobility device, allowing our intrepid crew to scamper around in the exterior of our ship like highly caffeinated rodents. It's just amazing. All these descriptions for the parts and everything are just fine. I mean, just amazing. Get some parts that let you send unmanned. Yeah, that would be nice as well. Raymond. Thermometer. Not too far, Oswix. Rechargeable battery bank. Ooh. That would be actually handy. Having a battery bank instead of strap Duracell batteries on the cockpit. Kerbal trash into space. I mean satellites. I guess not. Photovoltaic panels. No sun tracking or deployment mechanics. So these would be, I guess, the cheapest and easiest. Struts are pretty much the duct tape of KSP. Yeah, Naku. I guess these would be the first solar panels. Let's actually show what unlocks next. Oh, it's a data transmitter. So here would be a solar panel, 90 science, and illuminator. So it's a flashlight on the ship, and another one. So this one should be the one I get next, I guess. Well, Oswix Rushlock raided me just a moment ago, so that's why we have a lot of people here. But yeah, I should get these really soon. I'm not sure what should I do to get the science, because just shooting a rocket to the sky and doing EVA and all those there doesn't really give me more anymore. I should probably fly around the planet a bit more and do the mountains here and the other parts on the planet itself and get the science in there. And I think we need to start thinking about moon flybys. Air stuff has a lot of stuff, yeah. Yeah, the Vault. It's a really nice game. It takes a while to learn. I mean, I'm still totally lost with the game. I've been playing just 7 hours, but I mean, Naku has been streaming and playing the game for ages already, and he still has a lot of stuff to do, which he hasn't done at all.